Welcome to the channel everyone, and I'm playing some more Disgaea RPG. I want to show you a nice little method that I read about on the Discord about how to get more efficient and just an easier way to get 4-star Prinnies. It's going to help you use them for awakening or better characters to get them up to 5 stars and 6 stars. And by no means am I taking credit for this one, just something I read on Discord. The person's name was in Japanese writing, I believe, so I can't even quote them at all, but they're on the Discord, so get over to the Discord. You'll see some handy hints like this on there as well. But usually for 4 stars, we go into the story mode and we absolutely spam the crap out of the hard mode and the extra 1-star stage. But what we usually do is we awaken them all from 1 star up to 2 star, so on. It takes a while to get a 4 star. But the method to get more efficient 4 stars is to use and abuse the repeat loop missions. So in case you don't really know, guys, you can get 4 stars from the weekly missions. Just by spending 1 million hell, you get free 4-star Prinnies. Another way is, let me just claim this. Another way is to do 100 reincarnations. We are going to be using this one, but we want to do it the most cheap and efficient way possible. And I mean efficient in materials, AP, maybe not time, but we're grinding anyway, so let's just use it. And what you're going to do is, with all those 1-star Prinnies you've been getting, you're going to reincarnate each and every one of them 3 times. That's the most amount of reincarnations you can do up to the point where you have to use the first level 1 shiny gems, which I don't think you want to use just on this reincarnation method, and it's a bit of a waste. So what we're going to do is go over to the Dimension Gate. We are going to go into the main story, and you want to go to Anecdote. Now this isn't in the Carnage mode, so come out of Carnage, go into normal, and then also hit normal at the top here, so not on hard. You want to go to normal, and you want to go to the last stage. This last stage is perfect because it gives you exactly 3 reincarnations. Now what I tend to do myself is use a unit that gives you extra drops, because then they might drop some extra Prinnies for you. Because that is one issue you might have. You might run out of Prinnies quite quickly. So what we're going to do is this sort of team up, and I'll show you just how efficiently I'll do it in this bit. So we go to party, and then when I go to sort, I sort it by level and ascending, because this way all the crappy Prinnies are going to be right at the top. There they are, well, along with some other doopy units as well. But we'll get the Prinnies. Now, doing 4 at a time, you might notice you can run out of Prinnies very quickly. So sometimes I tend to put an extra pirate in. That way I've got my pirate giving me an extra 5% drop, and I've got the Santa La Hole giving an extra 5% drop. That way you might see an extra bit of Prinnies. But if you've been farming up Prinnies in the story event and you've got hundreds, then you haven't really got to worry about that, and you can just go for the full 4. So here's one of my 4-star Prinnies that I've got. You want one decent damage per second unit, and then you want to make sure all of these are on auto reincarnation. Now when you're just getting into it and you're doing this over and over, if you're like me and you play the game a bit passively while watching some TV or something, you will probably make a mistake or two. I have a few times left this off and just entered the stage, and sometimes I have reincarnated over 3 times, so I've just pressed replay battle. So be aware and try not to do that like I do. And we just go into the stage. So just get through the stage, speed through it as quickly as possible. I mean, you can do it manually or you can do it in auto. It doesn't really matter, it's up to you. And once the stage is done, it's run itself. You'll see here exactly 3 incarnations each, and just for 4 Prinnies, we've now got 12 reincarnations. That's very quick. So if you are doing 4 unit, you're only going to need to do 8 runs of 4 Prinnies, and then the 9th run, do it with 2 Prinnies, because you'll be left with 4, no doubt. So you're going to just waste 2 reincarnations, but it's not, in the grand scheme of things, that's not a lot. Then what you'll want to do, if you redo it again, so you've only dropped 1 Prinny, so we've reincarnated 4, we've only gained 1 back, so we've got a net loss of 3 there. So this is what helps, maybe just do 3, have an extra pirate in, but unless, like I said, you've got a ton of Prinnies to spare, it doesn't really matter. And then what you're going to want to do is, if it says repeat the battle, say no, you do not want to repeat the battle because those Prinnies now are done. If you go straight into the battle again, as you want, then always make sure, once you've picked your friend, is to go straight back to party. Do not hit battle, because I've done it myself and it's very frustrating. it's a waste of AP, and because I tend to quit the battle, I'm not going to reincarnate them again. Do 4 again, it's rinse and repeat. And to make sure again that you do put these on auto reincarnate, all 4 of them, and then do it again. So what this will do, we're going to go to the stronghold, and we'll show you the missions. As I said, if you're doing it in sets of 4, it's 12 reincarnations per stage. So 8 runs of 4 Prinnies, and then 1 run of 2 Prinnies is going to give you 102 reincarnations, I think, or around that number. And then this is going to quickly add up each time, so we've got 12 out of 100. Things to be mindful of for this, because not everything's positive, there's always some negatives to this. Your HL will go down. Materials wise, so the materials wise to do this, I did record down what it does cost you, so I'll read it back to you what it costs. So for 1 Prinny, to do the 3 reincarnations, the cost is 20 of these small ones here, 2 medium of the reincarnation gem level 2, and then if you're doing the monster one, because you can do human units, if you do randomly farm a Prism Ranger stage, then you can do it with the blue ones, but I'm generally short on these blue ones, so I don't tend to go for them. As you can see, I've only got over 2,000 of these ones, whereas on the monster one, I've got 35,000, and I've been hitting this hard over the past few days, and I've still got 35,000 left. So, as I said, the cost of the silver ones is going to cost 20 small, 2 medium, and the same with the red, so 20 small red, and 2 medium, and the cost of HL for 3 reincarnations is only 5,500. As it's 5,500 per Prinny, it's going to be an overall of 34 Prinnies, because you're going to be doing 8 runs of 4, and then 1 run of 2, that's going to be 34 Prinnies altogether. So your total HL cost for 1 4-star Prinny is going to be 187,000. Which is actually quite cheap in comparison to the normal method of where you just go to Mal's lab, you hit awaken, usually you'll just awaken all to 2 stars, and then you'll do the same again. I mean, just to get 2, it's 10,000. So this is actually like a second part. It's not part of the method, but it's something you will do, and something to be note of, is when you do level up these Prinnies, you can no longer use the Awaken All. They will not show up here because they've been leveled. As it says here, characters in training can't be used as materials, and they've been trained up, so you cannot use them. You will have to awaken them manually, but it's not too much of a concern for me because we're getting extra 4-star Prinnies very cheaply, and you're just going to passively farm these as well. You're going to awaken them up naturally and gain yourself some extra 4-star Prinnies as well. I don't mind doing it on these monsters as well, because I've got quite a lot of monsters on level 1, and the same cost applies to them. It's still going to be 20 small red and 2 medium red, 5,500 HL, and then it's going to be the same silver cost as well. So that all still applies. You're still doing your story method, where you're just spamming the story mode, dropping a load of Prinnies, but now you're putting those Prinnies to work. You're making them work for you and giving you extra 4-star Prinnies for quite a cheap cost, I think. And I've only been doing this for a couple of days. I only saw it a few days ago. I've got a couple of 4 stars there. 2 5-stars of game this. I didn't have any 5 stars left before I started doing this method 2 days ago, and now we've got 2 5 stars. There's already 3 4 stars there, so there's soon going to be another 5-star once I get 3 more. So it's a very effective method, and I really hope it actually can help some of you out. And as I said at the start, this is not my method. I did not create this. Someone on the Discord mentioned it, and I thought I'd show a video and show everyone else it and spread the word about. And with regards to the materials as well, those little silver ones, those little red ones, you can buy them in the story event shop. They're very cheap there, so if you're running a bit low on them, you can buy a load there. You can also buy them in the shop here for, I'd say, fairly cheap. They're a little bit expensive on Hell-wise, because HL, you only probably get a couple of million, maybe 3 million a day if you're doing all the HL gates. But you can get 100 for 75,000 there. The medium one's a bit more expensive. 100 of them for 150k. So it's just materials wise, you might just need to keep an eye on. But if you've got an abundance of materials, then have at it and get yourself a load of 4 stars. Get yourself some 5 stars, and let's make those 6 stars, because I can't wait until I can get my little Devil Elizabeth up to 6 star, which is going to be great. And then soon she'll be up to NE7 as well, and she'll be annihilating every male character in the game. But there you have it, guys. That's that easy, efficient 4-star Prinny method for you all. And I hope you enjoy it. If you did enjoy the video, please do hit like, and if you're new to the channel and want to watch more, then please do hit subscribe. And let me know in the comments if you're going to use this method, or if you've been using it anyway. But that's me. I'll speak to you later. Bye.